I just see this joy that's in you guys' family, you know. But I know there's, in the back of your mind, there's this thought.
Right. No parent, as they say, wants to bury their child. I mean, that's the worst thing that can happen. There are times when I wake up late at night and I go in to check on him and I just sit and watch him breathe and such, and just think, you know, keep breathing, keep going, keep doing all the stuff you're doing.
Hi, ABC. Let's tell you a little bit about the Johnson family and the things that have happened in our lives to get us to where we need your help.
So Tripp and Heidi Johnson fell in love and got married over 13 years ago. They have 3 incredible kids, Abby, who's 10, Matthew, who's 7, and little Will, who's 5.
In 1999, William joined us as our 3rd child, and in 2001, we learned what's up with William.
When Will was just about 14 months old, he was diagnosed with a disease called spinal muscular atrophy. The doctors told the Johnsons that Will might not live to be 2 years old, and if he did, he wouldn't walk again.
It's the #1 genetic killer in children under the age of 2, and 1 in 6,000 babies are born with this. He's less likely to survive than your average kid, and that's a scary thought.
So this is William in a stander.
We've been trying to figure out how do we make our home his home and make it accessible for him in every way.
The house has got serious problems. It's a 2-story, 100-year-old farmhouse. Heidi's father tried to help. He's a retired carpenter.
I'm Gramps. I'm William's grandfather.
My Gramps is the coolest Gramps in the whole world. My dad's the coolest dad in the whole world. They're working really hard to build me a bedroom on the 1st floor, but it's kind of going out slowly.
Now, while they're trying to do this, a wall collapsed on them. These guys are lucky they weren't killed. So guys, this house needs some changes. Will needs a house that's gonna be easier for him to get around.
That's the most important part of this whole operation. What it'll do for William to make his life better.
You know, that's the gift we're looking for.
Can you help us, please?
So can we make it happen?
Yeah.
Sure. So people, get your hands in here.
All right.
Let's make it happen. Are you with me? Yeah! Well then, let's do it! All right. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Come on. Okay. You guys ready? Here we go. Good morning, Johnson family. Tripp, Heidi, Abby, Matthew, and Will. Wake up. What's happening? Hi. What's up? Great. Are you going to be asking? Hey. I tell you what, man. When you saw little Will coming out the door, he just had this look on his face, like he was so happy and so excited that we had shown up.
Go, come on up!
You guys got it? Well,
Thanks for coming!
to be here. Mom was holding back some tears, and I think they realized that, wow, you know, we might finally have the help we need to make this house easier for a little boy who fights every day just to get around. And what do you call this?
Power wheels.
Power wheel stand.
Because it helps me stand up and it has power. All I have to do is move this.
Look at that.
Watch out! Whoa! You'll clear the room. Yeah, he's not bad.
Man, he's going. Hey, Will! Hey, Will! Can you come back? I think I know why you guys have the dings on the doors now. So let me tell you what's going to happen this week. You want to know?
Yes.
We're going on vacation, and you guys are going to stay and work on the house. Yeah! No, I'm kidding. We're going to work on the house. You guys are going on vacation. You're going to the Point Hilton Squaw Peak Resort in Phoenix, Arizona. Design team, you have a week. Take a look around. Let's get a plan. Johnson family, show me the house.
All right.
I can see some narrow doorways already.
Yes.
And I see the marks on the door, so he kind of runs into that a lot, too. I can tell just standing in your kitchen that you definitely have to widen some things. Oh, ow.
Don't
The house just doesn't work for William. There's no ramps, there's stairs everywhere, the hallways are tiny.
And this is the formal dining room.
Well, this is where we store his equipment.
Can we move this out so you've got more room? You're not needing-
Everything in this house is a space issue for William. It's an accessibility issue.
There's barely room enough for 5 people in that house, but there seems to be enough room for an awful lot of Red Sox paraphernalia.
That's a picture of Kurt pitching in Game 2 of last year's World Series at Fenway Park.
Baseball is their thing. These guys are Red Sox crazed, from the parents right on down.
That is awesome.
Manny Ramirez and Ellis Burks and Johnny Damon. And
So I found out a story is that Will actually goes to school with Kurt Schilling's son.
Let's go upstairs.
How do you get upstairs? Your mom takes you up?
Yeah.
William can't use the lower half of his body. Heidi has to lift him to carry him up the stairs.
Okay, so you really have to take him out of there.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey, what's
he's
happening?
giving a proper hug.
Hey, oh, hug. You want me to carry upstairs? Yeah. It's kind of getting heavy, you're right.
Heavy, yeah.
Actually, it was great for me to do that, though, because I realized what it's like for Mom and Dad.
It's a little tough on a bunk bed. You'll find on your back to get him in and out.
God, it is. Now, the Johnsons wanted to do the right thing and put William on the first floor. So they thought they'd do it themselves.
We started this project.
This is the beginning of.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
My dad and Tripp, they dug through.
And one wall at the back of the house just collapsed on Gramps, you know, nearly killed him.
So this was going to be a bedroom for Will?
Exactly.
As far as it got.
We were trying to come up with the best solution for where we were.
It's been a struggle, but if there's an example of looking tragedy in the face and, like, smiling back at it, it's this family. I just see this joy that's in you guys' family, you know? But I know there's, in the back of your mind, there's this thought.
Right. No parent, as they say, wants to bury their child. I mean, that's the worst thing that can happen. There are times when I wake up late at night and I go in to check on him and I just sit and watch him breathe and such, and just think, you know, keep breathing, keep going, keep doing all the stuff you're doing.
Many children diagnosed with SMA are not expected to live past 2 years. And we're all very excited that William is the happy, wonderful person that he is at 5 years old.
It's there, that fear's there, but
We just try not to think that way. I don't want to think that way. I won't think that way because William won't let me.
Makes you jump in here though. Makes your inside sort of go whoop.
Has this farmhouse feel to it that is so important to my husband and I living in New England and loving that kind of style.
It's breathtaking.
and look at the space.
William, do a donut. Do a donut.
Look, you can turn around. You can turn around. Walking in that door, everything is warm. You've got this big open great room that's perfect for William and accessible. It's so beautiful. It makes you feel like you're home.
Look at your kitchen, Mom!
Unbelievable. William can get through and help.
He's already doing loops around the tables and a big smile on his face.
Oh my God.
It's going to allow him the freedom within our house to not feel the barriers he used to feel.
That's amazing for us.
I also know you guys are huge Boston Red Sox fans, right?
Yes.
So guys, go through that door, and I think you're gonna dig what you see.
Oh my God.
Look at the top.
Oh my God.
Go, Red Sox.
Jason Barrett next. And look at the picture.
Red Sox and the Johnsons are like what it's all about for our family.
We spent almost all our lives cheering for the Red Sox, going to Fenway Park.
And of course, we had to bring back in your big cutout of Coach Schilling, which, you know, what room is complete without that, right? Well, go check out your new mudroom. When they opened that door, Coach Schilling was standing on the other side, and then Will's face just lit up because, you know, this is his idol.
Big man, what's up?
And just like welcomed him home.
And it caught me so off guard, especially because he should have been pitching that day.
This has definitely got the Red Sox heart in it.
Oh my gosh, and that is a heart that we love.
It was just a wonderful moment. I definitely think that was a big hit.
I think I'm gonna hang out in this room.
Bye.
Now, this was a big problem before because, well, Will, your little wheel stand can't go up and down the stairs. So we came up with this. It's called a minivator. It's an individual elevator. Why don't you guys take the stairs?
We'll meet you there.
And Will and I will take the elevator. All right, are you ready for a little trip?
Yeah.
Here we go.
William went up a glass elevator that reminded me of Willy Wonka and arrived with a smile on the second floor for the first time. And he did it by himself, pressing a button.
And you open the door?
Oh my gosh, he's actually on the second floor. It was a magical moment.
So what do you think, Will?
I really like it.
And now he is as free as can be. That's the biggest gift of all.
It's just gonna make William's life better and everyone else's life better in our family.
So Will, I have to say, man, you're a pretty awesome kid. You've had some obstacles in front of you, and you just kind of smile back. So actually, I've been working on your room all week. It's been my secret project. I'll tell you what, why don't you go check out your new room?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, look at a number 1.
Johnson.
Look at that.
That's unbelievable.
Red Sox.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a wonderful sight to cuddle, you know, to tuck him in to his space,
Dad, look what I'm sleeping on. A shirt.
And it's gonna make him feel grown up, you know? That's what we want for him. All these moments of independence to make him feel in control. Oh, that looks like heaven right there. He actually, I think, doesn't think of himself as all that disabled. I mean, most everyone would look at him and think he's the most disabled little boy.
Can I sit up?
I don't think he ever thinks of himself that way, and I hope that that's what Tripp and I have done as parents, is given him that self-esteem to realize that this doesn't change him as a human.
Now, I know you love the Red Sox, so I basically went Red Sox, Red Sox, Red Sox. So I made you a custom bed. All those baseballs, those are the Boston Red Sox. Every one of the guys on the team signed those balls.
Unbelievable,
Kinda neat,
Ty.
huh?
Think Ty hit a home run on this?
Thank you, Ty.